Hi guys, how are we all diddly doing? How are we all holding up? It is now v- very late actually, and I cannot sleep. Which is actually, I feel like there is a common, like, it has to be something with grief and not being able to sleep because it's not the first time. However, I am gonna talk about some of the tips that help me to sleep. But before I do that, I just want to talk about something else. Something that, again, I don't see a lot of people talk about is the guilt of being left. Like, being the one who has to continue. In my brain, and I know this is wrong, um, I shouldn't be here. I feel like I feel stuck in this world, at this point in time at least. I feel like I am not supposed to be here because he's not here with me. I feel like I can't be happy or I can't continue without him, which are some very fucked up things to say and to feel. Because I know Dominic, he wouldn't want me to feel this way, and that just makes everything so much worse because I know exactly what he would say to me, and I know exactly how he would say it to me. I know what I should do, and I know when to do it, but I just cannot, for the life of me, get myself to do it. And it is mind boggling to me, honestly, at this point. Today was fun. Kind of. I don't know if I told you guys, I think I did, but like I've had troubles with eating, with foods, pretty much since I was 12, right? Um, Dominic was very good with my disorder. He didn't understand it, but he was great at it. And for the first time in like years, I actually started to gain weight, which I was very happy about. He was very happy about, and all just went great. Then he passed away, and I lost a shit ton of weight, and I gained it back. And now that I'm outside of the hospital, I am very scared to lose it again. Anyway, today in the morning, me and my sister decided to have a chill day and to watch some crappy television. We went out, we got some McDonald's for breakfast, and bizarrely enough, the coping mechanisms that I used to do back in the day kind of walked back in. Very, very bad. I don't like that. I really don't like that because I cannot fall back into those things. Not just for me, but also because of him. Like, Dominic worked his ass off, and I do mean his ass off, to get me to eat. And one of his biggest fears was that I would stop eating. So I can't do that. I simply cannot. And I'm trying to remind myself to just eat and to just get through the days. I was talking with a friend of mine, Michelle, and she said something quite funny. I said that I need to keep eating for him, I need to keep doing this for him, I need to keep doing that for him, like that whole shebang. And she said to me, listen, Noah, you also have to do those things for yourself. And then she got quiet for a moment, and she was like, actually, no, you can definitely do those things right now for him. Because I know for a fact you don't give a shit about yourself at this point in time. And I actually totally agree with that. I don't give a shit about myself. Which is insane. Like I said in the first video, I need to take care of the things he loved. And he loved me so much. So why is it so difficult for me to take care of myself? Anyway, back to the point of this video. I'm drifting off. It's late, I'm exhausted, but I just cannot sleep. So these are the things that really help me, normally, to fall asleep. One of my favorite artists, well, she is my favorite artist. Her name is Lalisa Manoval. You may know her from Blackpink or The White Lotus, and she recently, I think like a year ago, I would say, came out with an album. And one of the songs is called Dream. The lyrics of the song of Dream, if I'm correct in saying, is it goes something along the lines of like, whenever I close my eyes, it's taking me back in time. Been drowning in dreams lately, like it's 2019, maybe. Like, just listen to the song, but I would highly recommend it, especially if you are grieving, for a good cry. But that song I've always played a lot the moment it came out, and especially when Dominic passed, I started listening to it more intensely and more, just more in general, honestly. And then one night, it must have been like the third night when everything happened, I could not sleep and I was listening to that song, and I just did what the song said to do, which is to close my eyes and imagine. So I imagine me coming home to him. I'm gonna sound like a psychopath, I know, but I imagine me coming home to him and me talking about my day. And the thing is, I know what he would say, I know how he would say it, so it feels like I was talking to him in a way, in my brain. Like, it sounds psychotic because I know I'm just talking to myself in my brain, but it really helped me. And sometimes it really helps me sleep. Another thing that really helps is, again, I'm gonna sound like a sociopath, is messaging him. I've never felt more like a desperate ex, to be quite honest. But I keep messaging him. I keep leaving voicemails. I keep sending voice messages. I keep taking pictures. And that really helps me, honestly. It's very normal. Like, that's how we communicated over the last couple of months, most of the time. And I don't know how it is with your person or with the person you lost, but me and Dom always had this thing where every night, right before we went to bed, we said to each other, have the best night ever, the most amazing dreams, good night, God bless, sleep tight, I love you, and then I would say, I love you the most, or the other way around, you know. I still do that every night. I send him a message. I say it, I write it, sometimes I film it. Because it's a routine, and I don't like changing routines. And now that everything is changing, I need to hold on to those small little things. That really helps me. So I know it feels bizarre and it feels crazy, but it really helps. It really does. And then the last one is, again, scary in a way, is to talk to him. Talk to your person out loud. I don't know if I talked about this, but every day around 8 o'clock, Dominic would come home with his little backpack and his little sunglasses, and he would come home and we would just talk about our day. Then he would have a nap, and I would make dinner, and then he would choose what we were going to watch, and then we would have tea. And every day at 8 o'clock, my body still expects him to come home or to come here and pick me up, which sucks, because when 8 o'clock is over and that little number changes to 9, I just get so sad and so disappointed that he's not there to come pick me up. So I started talking to him. When it was 8 o'clock, I started talking, and today I just took my music and went to have a walk, and I was just talking to him. It was a very one-sided conversation, I'm not gonna lie. But it was nice to feel a little close. I don't know how healthy all of this is, but like a friend of mine said quite recently, if it helps to get your nervous system to calm the fuck down, then you should do it. A lot of people keep telling me that I will get over it, and I don't like that. Because I don't know. I mean, I can't see into the future. I cannot think about the future without absolutely breaking down. But I don't think I will get over it, and I think that's totally fine. Anyway, I need to try and get some sleep. Hope you guys are doing well, and hope that my tips helped a little bit. I know they're not gonna help in the long run, like, it's not gonna take the feeling away, the feeling of emptiness and nothingness, but maybe you can have at least some hours of sleep. Take care of yourself, okay? And I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.